girls' bathroom.
A boy, but not a trans woman.
Well, there's no such thing as a trans woman.
Oh, yes, it is. You're looking at one right now.
I'm looking at.
You're looking at me
I'm
right
looking
now.
at a
with lived experience.
I'm looking
with
at a
lived experience. You are looking at a trans woman who has been transitioning for over 20 years, who has lived experience.
Yes.
You're talking to an activist here.
But your identity is not grounded
You're talking
in reality.
to somebody that's extremely. Oh, I am reality.
I'm not really talking to anyone because you keep talking over me.
In your head, I'm not, but I am in reality.
Okay, I find I really struggle. And Jubilee, I might be calling you out a little bit here. I struggle to believe that there is even a single leftist at Jubilee.
And let me tell you something. I don't want to just say this, right? But I can't accurately say homegirl is my type, right? Like if I encountered her, I don't think I would be like immediately like, I can't say that she's my act, like this is just my type. But being that I could see that she's intelligent, it makes her more attractive to me. I actually think that she, no disrespect, but I mean, because it's just my mind, right? We all got mental health. But y'all know it was like a cartoon, and it was like with a dog and a chicken, and it was like a baby chicken, and the baby chicken only had one half of his shell off, or her shell off. So the bottom was off, but they had a top shell. I feel like if that was a female, like that, I feel like she'd have like a chicken embryo right before it hatched. You know what? Forget it.
Who watches something that Blossom has to say and thinks,
but she is so sexy and attractive to me.
This has got to be just for click factor at this point. It's
I think Chicken Little was like a movie. Do you remember? You remember it was like I want to say it was like a Warner Brothers cartoon, man, kid. And it had the dog come out like, was it the dog? So it was a chicken. And if you can imagine it, the chicken legs and waist is out, but the top of the egg, the shell was on it the whole time. And I think it was a big dog and a little dog. Put him up. I forgot the name. I feel like the name of that egg name was Shelton. Like Shelton? Like, let me see. Google, show me a cartoon egg named Shelton. What is this? Let's see.
Before we talk,
because I feel like I see what was put him up name. Yo, what was the rooster that used to come out always trying to fight?
I worked all weekend on that.
Y'all remember his name?
Yo,
this crazy we doing this right now. We on serious topic, but you need the comic relief, don't we?
Sign up in seconds.
Yo, hold on, too many ads. What are y'all doing, yo? Let me see.
Hit that like button. It's of information around this. This is
people was reacting to
where it feels like this was
cartoons. I react what
again, or maybe 6 out of 10, which I know you this period of time, especially with Porky and Daffy.
They ain't show it right there, but what they did show like a chicken walking real quick. I'm trying to see something.
And look, they're not going to be all perfect. They're all not going to be, bugs by dreams. They're not going to be.
All right, now y'all see that egg. When I'm talking about and the legs was a different color. It was like yellow, brownish, like a chicken egg. But it was just the top on. You know what? Never mind. No disrespect to her. You know what I'm saying? But I feel she attractive. Fuck it, let's go.
It's got to be that this is an individual that riles up like controversy and gets people commenting and clicking, because there's no valid reason that Blossom should be in these rooms anymore. Based on her performance while she's in the room and how she treats people she's speaking to, and after she's in the room where she goes on to lie about people who she's conversed with. It's just absolutely wild to think that this individual is a pillar of the trans community that is consistently used in videos like this to make arguments for transgender ideology.
Yeah. I'm here in front of you right now talking to you.
You're confused about your identity.
No, you are confused at the fact that you don't really have any talking points right now, because
then why aren't you letting me speak?
You really don't.
Yo, bro, I'm embarrassed by this. Not just as a black person, but as a human. Because I'm like, with all the talk about aliens flying around, yo, what if we get some dope, fly, cool, intelligent aliens pull up? Blossom is... No, Becky, I need to tell you something that you got better understand here, okay? You need to, as a woman, this is a grown man speaking for you. Oh, it's gonna be a bunch of grown men talking for Medkit. Medkit, don't worry about how you feel. You heard? Cause I found some other grown men that can just tell us how you feeling.
If I have nothing to say, why
Why
aren't you
listen to
speaking?
you?
Your show.
We
How
could,
about
yo, that's
that?
crazy.
It's just got to be a jumping point that Blossom uses to get some other place where he can be viewed. By
How do you
other
feel
people
about that as a
screaming and
woman?
making the same, not even
Think
making
about that.
arguments,
How
just
do you
making
feel about
baseless
that as a
claims.
woman?
Become your show, I
Like-
think.
Oh, yeah, I should have a show. I should have.
What's the, man, I don't want to say, man, hey, what's the difference between somebody that's transgender and acting like that and somebody in the Al-Qaeda or Taliban who like, you can't, this is how women should be, it should be for women. This is how women to feel comfortable. This is what women really want to do. This is the natural place of where women's supposed to be. Like, what is the difference? Because, bro, you are a man, so you don't know how a woman feels. I don't know how a woman feels. I desire to know how my woman feels. I feel like I can pinpoint a little bit better how my woman feels, but just how women feel in general being a woman, I'm not even gonna play, bro. Just the vulnerability that women could feel, right? Understanding that they walking around dudes that's could overpower them or hurt, like whatever the case may be. Like, Blossom don't even know that feeling. How you gonna be 6'6", 262 pounds, and I bet you that Blossom knuckles is like little cuss. I guarantee you Blossom grew up in the hood fighting.
In 2018, there were 2 rapes in bathrooms, and 1 in Wisconsin, 1 in Georgia,
From men,
also
cis
because
men
of the
say it.
transgender identity.
Let's say it, cis men.
If you're going to describe a boy who wears a skirt and goes into a girl's bathroom
No,
as
you
a
are.
cis man, no, I didn't.
No, you are. This is the example that you run to. Past that, you have nothing.
I've just given you 3
have
examples.
nothing.
I've given you 3
You have
examples in
nothing.
recent years.
You
Oh,
don't.
I wish we would just cut the shit right now and say, what's the difference between a cis man and a trans woman? Please give me a
Now
valid
look,
difference.
if Blossom had valid points,
this entire
News to
time.
I don't think that Blossom would have said
I
it.
think the trans lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Bye. Goodbye.
Doth protest too much.
Perhaps I'll see you on my show.
Yes, invite me.
Yeah.
Get my email. Tell your people to get my email address. How about
Sure,
that?
yeah.
Good job.
And you know Michael will probably do it. And this
Good
is going to be
job.
the next jumping point. Yay.
How? Yo, Mekki, do you feel like Blossom should have the right to represent women? That's what I want to. Should Blossom have the right to represent women, bro? If you see,
Hello?
put it in the comments, put it in the chat.
Okay,
If you see this on
if
YouTube,
we're gonna think
Instagram,
about
Facebook,
women
please
being
let me
raped in
know if I'm
bathrooms,
bugging.
right? It's a small percentage of trans people that are doing it. I'm not denying that that's happening because it is a reality and it's
Now the next trans woman that come up there say, hey, yes, the things that Blossom denied is happening. Bro, this is too confused. What kind of stuff is this? Why was all y'all clapping for Blossom and then come right up there and be like, nah, yeah, what you said was true and what Blossom said wasn't true. Yo, bro, y'all clapping because of y'all sexuality. I ain't never been nowhere and people start clapping for me because I like coochie. I walk in the room, they like, hey, he like coochie.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
an awful thing for women to have to go through.
I can appreciate that. So now you have a trans person saying, yes,
This is
there are
intelligence.
people with
You see how
trans
she like, I
identities
can
who
appreciate
go on
that.
to sexually assault women. And at the very least,
Just
I
not
can
stuck
commend
over
that
there.
admission.
Through.
Yeah.
But then what are we doing about the men that are the 93% of sexual violence towards women?
No, hopefully arresting them and
She said, what are we doing about the men that are 93%, right? Once again, have you ever heard of a polar bear stalking a woman to assault her sexually, or that's it? Like, I wasn't even trying to eat her, I ain't gonna lie. I seen her up here in the Arctic, you know, I'm a polar bear. I was feeling a little freaky. I'm like, yeah. I call myself P. Biddy. We was gonna have a party. Polar Bear never did this. How about a kangaroo? Ever seen a kangaroo hop up on a chick? Yeah. And take her that, like, who else would be doing the R word? Like, bro, like, serious. Like, come on, bro. Who else have the tools for the, like I said, right? If Megan is attracted to men, if a woman is attracted to a man, then she's looking for somebody who has a penis. That's how it works. I'm sorry everybody don't agree with this. But that's how it works. There isn't another way. Now, what you desire to have in a bed with you can do that. No problem. No issue. But how can you say I am a woman? Why can't you say I'm a man and I feel more comfortable living as a woman? I'm a man who feels more comfortable living as a woman. I got my man stuff cut off and I got me some woman stuff on there. I just explain it.
Putting him in prison.
And what are you doing before that? Why are men the highest percentage for this? If it's such a bad thing for trans women to use.
Now look, and it is a very high percentage of people who are in the LGBT community across the board, no matter, I don't care if they lesbian, gay, whatever, like trans, whatever, right? Who have been assaulted by men. Let's be honest here. Because when it's something like it, a lot of times it could be a thing against men. You know how when you, like, let me tell you something, right? When I started to dislike dumb hood stuff, I transitioned from being a hood dude. If you was a hoe and you woke up one day and was like, oh, I know my value. I ain't about to be out here hoeing no more.
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
Girl, you have transitioned from hoe. Clock it. You transitioned from being a hoe. That don't mean that you run around identifying as a trans hoe. I'm lying? That don't mean you run around identifying as a trans gangster. I have a different perspective, a new outlook on life, and this is who I am. If you need me to explain it to you, I can explain it to you. But imagine me like, I'm a trans gangster, and now we need trans gangster rights. What's trans gangster rights, booze? Trans gangster rights mean I get to do gangster shit and can't nobody say nothing about it. Man, y'all done lost y'all
The
mind.
bathroom when a very, very, very small amount of women are being raped by trans.
You know, two issues can exist at once, and we can do work on both of those issues at once. Just
Yo, I swear to God, she said two issues can. Remember when I was earlier when we was talking about different ideologies coming off the Charlie Kirk conversation? You know, talking about like different ideologies and like you got one side that got the other. And we was talking about immigration. Like, yo, do I think that somebody who parents snuck them in America at 2 years old, ain't got no felonies, been working a good do I think they should be deported? No. But I'm not going to argue when they deport them because I understand it's just an issue. Right? The initial rule got broke. But per the rules that's there, it just... Now, how we going to stop and do that? Like, how we going to pull up at the club and be like, this 17-year-old or this 18 or 19 or whatever, if it's 21 and over, this person is mature enough to stay in the club. No, everybody that's 18 ain't supposed to be in here. this person had a drink, this person didn't. No, everybody that's 18 didn't, whether you had a drink or not, got it. Because it's just, but if there's a law there. So, okay, yo, the rule is nobody 18 in here. We don't got the time to complicate it. Later on, if we want to change things up, add these little caveats, we'll just get to that. But right now, if we trying to get a job done, if I got a plan and the plan says this, then, hey, okay, what's that? You what? Hey, you wasn't born here, you gotta go. That's just the rules. And it's
because men, meaning I guess cis men in this case, as this individual will refer to them, also sexually assault and rape women, doesn't mean we don't address the fact that transgender identifying individuals are also doing the same thing. We can do two things at once. And you know, a way in which we
And look, as a dude, my whole life, I don't remember the time when I felt like I could go in a women's bathroom. I know women take their very young boy children in the bathroom with them. Okay, but I don't remember that time with my mother. My whole life, I knew better than to walk into a female bathroom. Period. Clock it, yeah. My whole life, I knew not to go in there. So when you have these things that's happening in female bathrooms, the average dude that's stepping, he don't go in there unless he up to something. So if you a woman and you see me in there, guess what you allowed to do? Call the police, scream for help, yell and go crazy. But now, if you flip it and it's a trans woman, you can't operate. You can't just see a trans woman walk in and be like, what you doing? Get out of here, go. You can't do that. You can't raise the alarm, right? It's uncomfortable. What better way for somebody who, y'all know what's crazy though? Only the Charlie Kirk thing got me out here. Now, then I said I want to get to, but I got, it been so much, I've been down, been so much going on. I don't know, I want to give y'all some for my account, man. I gotta, whoa. But I might give y'all some, guess what? And I'm drinking, and I know where this topic go. I'm like, yo, because I got to clip this and put this on you. So I'm like, yo, how is the algorithm going to like this video? Like, and like, remember, because it's stuff like this that I guess Charlie Kirk was saying. But Mecca had been saying that stuff too. So don't just knock me off. Don't just knock me off. Yo, hey, if you trend, you like, what word you trying to say that? Hey, it's women. Don't kill me. It's the females out here acting like y'all ain't females too. Not tonight. I was saying over the week, I might Friday, Saturday, because I don't know what else to react to because it's getting, obviously we're going to have some reaction. Take it back here like you getting no for. No, I'm about to eat some of that good food. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I might want to spend a little time in the presence of my woman, my lady. Let me, hold on, wait a minute. Because sometimes Meg can get tough like a dude. She'll try to fight you, so. Nah, Meg is the lady. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro. Like, Meg got her stuff, and I got my stuff. Now, bro, it's very simple, right? I'm attracted to Meg. I like Meg, but there's no way I'm attracted to her if she don't possess a vagina. Like, I'm just not attracted to people that don't possess a vagina because I'm a dude, and that's the natural way. But I don't get celebrated for being attracted to the vagina. I don't get to have outrageous thoughts like, hey, yo, since I'm attracted to vagina, I should be able to, and let's see, what could be something, because like, okay, if you're a dude and you like, hey, I'm not attracted to a vagina, this can allow you to go into a female bathroom, right? I feel like I want to live my life. I feel like I would be more comfortable if I lived as a woman. This allows you to go into a bathroom.